Good morning, Year 3. Welcome to this online numeracy lesson. Today we're going to be learning about one of the 4 number operations. Division. Before we begin, we are going to practice some of our times tables. Are you ready?
Table troopers, where are we?
At the airport, sir.
Hey, table troopers, which table are we tackling today?
The 4 times table, sir.
And why, table troopers, are we tackling the 4 times table?
To help our maths take off, sir.
That's silly. Table troopers, who are you?
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 4 times table song.
Right, troopers, marching in multiples of 4. Go! 4, 8, 12, 16.
4, 8, 12, 16.
20, 24, 28, 32.
20, 24, 28, 32.
36, 40, 44, 48.
36, 40, 44, 48.
Troopers only, marching in multiples of 4. Go!
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48.
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 4 times table song.
Right, troopers, time for trooper table facts. 4 times 1 is what?
4 times 1 is 4.
4 times 2 is what?
4 times 2 is 8.
4 times 3 is what?
4 times 3 is 12.
4 times 4 is what?
4 times 4 is 16.
4 times 5 is what?
4 times 5 is 20.
4 times 6 is what?
4 times 6 is 24.
4 times 7 is what?
4 times 7 is 28.
4 times 8 is what?
4 times 8 is 32.
4 times 9 is what?
4 times 9 is 36.
4 times 10 is what?
4 times 10 is 40.
4 times 11 is what?
4 times 11 is 44.
4 times 12 is what?
4 times 12 is 48.
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 4 times table song.
Right, troopers, time for trooper table testing. 4 times 2 is what?
4 times 2 is 8.
4 times 10 is what?
4 times 10 is 40.
4 times 6 is what?
4 times 6 is 24.
4 times 11 is what?
4 times 11 is 44.
4 times 5 is what?
4 times 5 is 20.
4 times 9 is what?
4 times 9 is 36.
4 times 1 is what?
4 times 1 is 4.
4 times 8 is what?
4 times 8 is 32.
4 times 12 is what?
4 times 12 is 48.
4 times 3 is what?
4 times 3 is 12.
4 times 7 is what?
4 times 7 is 28.
4 times 4 is what?
4 times 4 is 60.
Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 4 times table song. Table troopers, learning as we march along. Table troopers, with this 4 times table song.
terrific and tremendously talented table troopers.
Excuse me, sir. Please can I have a cup of tea and a biscuit, sir?
Speak up.
Please can I have a cup of tea and a biscuit, sir? Stupid planes. Go away. Go somewhere else. Don't want planes on this airport anymore.
Did you enjoy Table Troopers? I hope so. We always have lots of fun singing and dancing to it in the classroom. At Parents' Evening, you were all given a home learning pack. Can you find your pencil and some squared paper? First, I would like you to write the target shown below the top of your page. During the lesson, I will be asking you to complete some examples on your sheet of squared paper. I would like you to pause the video. You'll see an icon on the screen like this. When I have given you a task to do, this will give you time to write your answer. Are you ready? In the last couple of lessons, we have been using arrays to help us to divide numbers. Grouping is where you divide the total number of counters so that you have an equal amount in each group. Sharing is where you divide the total number of counters into equal sized groups. We will need to use a more formal method to calculate division problems, so we are going to use our old friend, the number line. Just like using an array, we use the information given to us in the calculation to help us to solve the problem. Let's look at a calculation in a bit more detail.
Okay, the calculation I'm going to use is the one that's shown on our pathway, and it's 20 divided by 5 equals. So using grouping on a number line, the first thing we have to do is to draw an empty number line. Please use a ruler if you can. And our empty number line begins at 0 on this left-hand side. So when we're looking at dividing using a number line, we need to get, what's it actually asking us? We need to get the 20, and it's asking us how many lots of 5 there is in 20. So on our number line, we use a jump, and that jump is worth 5. So my jump there is worth 5. So I need to label how big each jump is, and I also need to capture where we are on our number line. Then I ask myself the question, have I reached my big number yet? Have I reached 20? No. Can I do another jump of 5? The answer to that one is yes, I can. I can do another jump of 5, and that takes me up to 5 plus that 5 takes me up to 10. So we do another jump of the same size because we're doing equal size jumps. Okay. Now I ask, have I reached 20 yet? No. Can I do another jump of 5? Yes, you can. So now we've got a 10 plus this 5 equals 15. Have I reached 20? No. Can I do another jump? Let's see. This jump is worth 5. 15 plus 5 is 20. Ask the question again. Have I reached the big number in my sum? Yes, I have. Don't worry if you haven't used this bit of the number line. Okay, that doesn't matter at all. So the next stage is, I've got my 20 there, and I've done equal size jumps of 5. How many jumps have I made to get to 20? Let's count them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of 5 in 20. 20 divided by 5 equals 4 jumps. We're going to keep our number line for our division sums. We don't use a number line for addition, subtraction or multiplication now. We've got our powers, the expanded column methods to use for those. I think you're going to like this, and I think this is going to give us a nice formal method to calculate division number problems and word problems. Let's try another one.
Look at this calculation.
Okay, so let's make a calculation. And this one was 15 divided by, that's our division sum, 3 equals. So you start off by drawing a straight, please use a ruler, empty number line. You know it's empty because it starts at 0. So what's our division sum asking us? We've got 15 and we want to see how many times 3 goes into 15, don't we? So we need to reach 15 at this end of our number line, and we're going to do it in jumps of 3. That's right. So we're going to do a jump of 3, and we're going to label our number line. So for every jump we do, sorry, there you need to ask, have I reached my 15? I got a bit ahead of myself there. So no, we haven't. Can we do another jump? Yes, we can. So we do another jump of 3, which takes us up to 6. I'd started writing it, but I knew you knew that. Have I reached 15? Can I do another jump? Yes, I can. 6, add on my 3 takes me to 9. Have I reached 15? No. Can I do another jump? Think so. Let's do it, find out. 9 add 3 is 12. Correct. Have I reached 15? No. Can I do another one? Yes. I know. I'm beginning to know my 3 times table a little bit here. So I know that if I do another jump of 3, that's going to take me up to 15. I think now we're getting a little bit more sophisticated. We can see that we've got a 2 there. If we add a 3 to it, it takes us up to a 5. But we were working with a double digit, we were working with a 2-digit number, 12 plus 3. We can kind of do this now. I'm quite confident. So we've reached our 15 and we've done jumps of 3. How many jumps of 3? Let's count them. We've got 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 jumps, 5 jumps of 3 in 15. 15 divided by 3 equals 5. 5 lots of 3 is 15. What have I just used there? 5 lots of 3. I've done the opposite, haven't I? What's the opposite of division? Yeah, multiplication. The inverse of division is multiplication. So you can start thinking of checking your answers. You can multiply your answer by the small number and it should take you back to the big number. Here it's 5. 3 times should equal 15, or 3 5 times equals 15. So we can start to check our answers to see whether they're right. Well done. Let's see some more.
Let's look at another calculation.
So Magpie and our calculation again. This time it was 12 divided by 4 equals. So what's the first thing you have to do? That's right, an empty number line. And we know it's empty because nothing on there and it starts from 0. So again, ask yourself, what have we got? What is our division calculation asking us to do? We've got 12 and we want equal groups of 4. 12 divided by 4. How many lots of 4 are there in 12? So we do jumps on our number line. This time each jump is bang on 4. Label the jump, label your line. Ask the question, have I reached 12? No. Can I do another jump of 4? Yes, I can. Four, add 4. You've got it, is 8. Have I reached 12 yet? No. Can I do another jump of 4? I think you're starting to recognize these numbers, and when you've got an 8 plus a 4, I think that you know that it's actually going to equal 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Have I reached my big number? Yes. Okay. Each of my jumps is 4, which is this number in our calculation. How many jumps of 4 have I made? 2, 3 to get to 12. 12 divided by 4 equals 3 jumps. We're getting there. Another one for me to do, and then I might think about letting you have a go at one on your own. Let's see.
Look at this calculation.
So magpieing our calculation. Got a bit of a bigger number for this one. We've got 21 divided by 3. So we want to know how many times 3 goes into 21. So let's use our empty number line. Nice and straight, please. Use a ruler. And we know again it's empty because it begins at 0 and there's nothing on it. So we're going to be making jumps of 3 until we get to 21. First jump of 3 takes me to 3. Have I reached 21? We know that we haven't. Can I do another jump? Definitely. So we can do jumps. I know that 3 plus 3 is 6. Ask the question, I can make another jump. 6 plus 3 is 9. Have I reached 21? No. Can I make another jump? Yes, I can. 9 plus 3, 10, 11, 12. Have I reached 21? Nope. Another jump of 3 takes me up to 15. Have I reached 21? No. Make another jump? Yes. (15 plus 3 is 18. Oh, now I'm getting a bit closer now. 18. Have I reached 21? No. So let's try another jump. You're probably all shouting at me. I know what the answer is. 18 plus 3 is 21. So I've reached my big number, 21. Each of my jumps is worth 3. So now all I need to do is count up how many jumps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jumps. So 21 divided into jumps of 3 gives me 7 jumps. When you do these on your own, I can guarantee probably the most common reason you'll make a mistake is because you don't label your number line, or you make a mistake when you're just adding your numbers on. Okay, or you'll miss it out, you'll miss a label out and go on to the next one, and you'll end up with a bigger answer. So less jumps, more jumps. But we'll cross all of those possible things that will go wrong when they do. They've not gone wrong yet, have they? So I think I'm going to let you have a go at one on your own now.
Have a go at this calculation on your own. Draw an empty number line, then use the smaller number to make jumps until you reach the big number. Remember to label each jump and the number line as you go. Your answer is how many jumps you make. Off you go. How did you get on?
Let's see how you did. You should have magpied the calculation, which was 16 divided by 4 equals. Then hopefully you draw a nice straight number line and you labelled the left hand start point 0, empty, nothing on it. Then you should have looked at the numbers. Right, I've got to get to 16 and I'm making jumps that are 4 big. So I want to see how many lots of 4 go into 16. So we make jumps of 4 on the number line, correct? So your first jump should look like this. Labelled and the number line labelled too. Then of course you ask yourself the question, can I make another, have I reached 16? Can I make another jump of 4? The answer to that is no, I haven't. And yes, I can. It's a strange shape. Label your jump, then label the number that you've reached on your number line. Have I reached 16? No. Can I do another jump of 4? Yes. Label the jump, label where you've reached on our number line. 4, 8 plus 4, do it in your head, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Have I reached 16 yet? No. Can I do another jump? I think so. So we'll do it. 12, and I'm adding on 4. 2 plus 4 is a 6. I've already got a 10, so I'm pretty safe in thinking I've reached my big number. Reached a big number, jump to 4, everything's labelled. 16 divided by 4. So my answer is how many jumps that I've made. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm putting a dot on there so I know that I've counted it. 4. So 16 divided by 4 equals 4. 4 for each jump, and there are 4 equal size groups. Now, if yours look like mine, fantastic. Give yourself a huge pat on the back. If it didn't, where did you go wrong? I've got a couple of ideas. What I think you might have seen, you might have forgotten to number this one. Okay, so you might not have numbered that one, or you might have numbered it incorrectly. You might have gone, oh, the number that's 12, and then this might be 16, and this will be 20. Yeah. You wouldn't have gone up to 20, so that wouldn't have been right. So yours might actually have looked, and you might have reached 16, but only do 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3 jumps, because you'd miss one out. It might have looked like this. Let me just do a very quick one underneath with a rubbishy number line. It might have been 0. You might have done a jump of 4, got to 4. Might have done another jump of 4. But mislabeled it as 12. Then done another jump of 4, got to 16, and thought, oh, 16, I've reached it. 1, 2, 3. 16 divided by 4 equals 3. Finished. You haven't checked your answer. If you remember, we've spoken about the inverse. You can check your answer by multiplying your answer by the small number. So 3 lots of 4 is 12. Ooh. And then there should be a big uh-oh moment, because we're so good at maths now, our knowledge of number, is such that we can see these things. We might have, you get rid of that one. What you could have done, I'll choose a different colour as well. What you could have done, empty number line. One of the easy mistakes to make is go, I think I know the answer to this. I'm going to do 4 jumps. And you do all of the jumps, and then you do this. You label as 4, and then you label as 4, and that goes to 8. And you label as 4, and that goes to 16. Or you could do lots of small jumps and miss one out. There's so many things that could possibly go wrong if you do all of the jumps at once, not one at a time label, and then label your number line. So if we practice doing it the way we've just done it there when we do our independent work, I'm quite confident that we'll be able to use this. But we're going to find out now. It's your turn.
Your target today is I am beginning to be able to use grouping on a number line to solve division number problems. I want you to draw an empty number line, then use the smaller number to make jumps until you reach the big number. Remember to label each jump and the number line as you go. Your answer is how many jumps you make. How did you get on? If you would like to complete some independent work, then log on to TT Rockstars for times tables or Purple Mash for some maths games. Thank you for your hard work today. I would love to see the result of that hard work. Send your calculations to me at school. You can use any of the ways we spoke about in our phone call, postbox, WhatsApp or email. I'll see you again soon for some more numeracy tomfoolery.